Let's learn how to remove backgrounds from your photographs using a free website. Okay, so the website that we're going to go to remove the background is editphotosforfree.com. Once you get on the website, you want to choose Background Remover. Once that page comes up, you will see this rectangle image, and it's just a brief overview of how to remove your background. Drop an image, or you can select an image from your computer. You use the yellow marker to outline the image that you're wanting to keep. Use the green marker just to make a mark inside of the image that you're keeping. The red marker to make a mark of the background that you're wanting to remove. And then you choose the arrow to convert the image, which is remove the background. Now let's choose an image that we can remove the background from. Now obviously we need the yellow marker. You can click the drop down arrow and you can choose the size. I'm going to use the 1 pixel marker. Right here on the right hand side you see a transparent background. This is where you will move your image up and down. Use the wheel of your mouse to zoom in and to zoom out. You want to zoom in so that you can get all of the pieces, the fine detail on the pieces of your image. Now with your yellow marker selected, start outlining your subject or subjects that you are wanting to keep. You can zoom in and zoom out as needed. And I'm not being super careful about where I'm putting my lines. And you'll see that I'm leaving some of the stray hairs out of the image purposely. Okay, so you see right here we have a small gap of the wood and then the leg. Just going to choose the eraser and I'm going to come back and I'm going to erase that part. Then I'll go back and I'll choose my eraser again. My marker again, excuse me. And then I will start marking again. Okay, so we have this part in between where the legs come together. And we have part of the wood that I want to remove. I'm going to go back and erase this just a tad. Okay, now I'm going to zoom out. And that looks pretty good for the outline. Okay, so now I'm going to click the green plus sign and I'm just going to make a mark in the middle. Then I'm going to take the red, make a mark, and then right here in the middle of where the legs are, I'm going to make a mark there. Now I'm going to hit convert. Now right here on the right hand side, it will show you your image without your background. You can see if you need to go back and make adjustments or what you need to do, if anything. Give it just a couple of minutes. And now you can see, and you can zoom in, pull it up and see, right here on the shirt, right here, I can see that I need to erase that and close that in. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to erase that. I'm going to go back and take it and close that up. Let me see if there's anything else. Okay, you see right here on this pant line, I want to kind of curve that out so it doesn't look so jagged. So I will do the same thing. Okay, so now I see that where I fixed the areas that I needed to fix, they look pretty good. But I do see right here, I need to fix that. So I will go back and I'm going to fix that area. You see how that's still not acceptable on my end. And what it is you see how this hair, there's a stray hair that flies up. So we're just going to omit that. So I will just come down like that, remove part of that, and initialize it again. Okay, so I could just leave it like this. I'm fine with this. Everything looks fine. Let me look down on the shoes. Now, on the shoes, down in here is a little bit tricky because of the way the shoes come out. I can go in here with the eraser and with the marker and kind of touch up, but for the purposes of the tutorial, I'm going to leave it as is. I can go back and fix the part on the shoes. I see where I didn't quite get that as well. I'll go ahead and fix that. And that part's gone. That was there before. Now what I want to show you as well, now you see where her shirt comes out here onto the deck and then right here. We'll start right here and then I'm going to go right over here. And let's just say I want to completely take that out and just make it as if it's non-existent. So I'm just going to go over the shirt as if it wasn't there. And I'm just taking the eraser tool and just kind of going over it to thin out the line so that it doesn't pick any of it up. But you don't have to. It would just not pick it up at all. Okay. And I will do the same here. There's really not anything I would need to take the eraser tool here for, but I'm going to. And then I will convert that. And I will zoom out. And now you see, it just looks like she's sitting on her bottom and the shirt is behind her. This by far is the best method that I have found for those of you that do not have Photoshop. PicMonkey is also a good place to remove backgrounds. However, in the middle of doing a tutorial for those of you that don't have Photoshop, I found out that PicMonkey doesn't allow you to download your creations for free anymore. So basically, they don't have a free version for you to use and be able to save your creations. In order to save them, you have to have a paid membership. So I decided to just go ahead and do this tutorial, which is by far a very good website to remove backgrounds, and I have used it probably more than actual Photoshop in a lot of cases, and then took the photo and converted it in Inkscape for an SVG for a project that I've taken into Silhouette Studio. I'm good with the image. Besides, I could touch up some of that in between the feet, but I'm not going to worry about that for purposes of the tutorial. Okay, so down here you will see where it says refine, and if you click it, you have where you can change the background. And what the background does is it just kind of shows you can see if you left pieces out, or things that you might want to touch up, or what it would look like on a different background. You could do a shadow, but if you're removing a background, you're really not going to want a shadow. Feathering helps to smooth out any rough parts of the subject that you removed. I always put it on a 6. You don't have to, you could just leave it alone. You could just keep going back and smoothing it out yourself. Anyhow, so when you're happy with what you have, I'm going to go ahead and convert again since I did the refining. Then I'm going to click download. Then it's going to ask you where do you want to download. I've already got one here that I had done earlier, so I'll just save that as a second. And that's it. You've successfully removed the background of your photographs, and you can now pull it in Inkscape or Silhouette Studio or both and do your projects and come up with some awesome creations. Anyhow, if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, there's a notification bell that you can click on so that you know when we upload new tutorials. And if there's any tutorials that you would like to see, feel free to leave a comment below. If you would like me to do a tutorial on how to remove backgrounds in Photoshop, leave a comment below. I'll be glad to do a tutorial on that as well. Come on over to our Facebook page, Our Crafty Chaotic Life, and we'd love to see your creations. And other than that, if there's anything I can help you with, feel free to let me know. And we will see you again next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.